was a long time coming from their Kickstarter campaign, but the Groove Life Groove Wallet was worth the wait. Now, I really like this wallet, but it has one usability problem that's solved by a competitor, which I'll also show you, so keep watching.
Groovy.
Here is the package I received. Two components of it. This is the wallet. This is the add-on, which we'll talk about. It's a brown leather sleeve. So if we open up this tin, which is really quite nice, we see the wallet right here. Let's let it come out. One thing I noticed that's kind of interesting is that it has this magnetization going on here. I don't know why, no idea. Let's take a look. This is the main feature. It's a slider and retraction capabilities. It is a lovely, lovely fidget spinner. Flip it over. Looks like we've got a money clip here. It's all screwed into place. It's actually pretty simplistic, which is good because anything mechanical has a tendency to break over time. We'll take a look at the inside of this. And if we set this right here, then let's take a look at the other thing we have. It came with it. This was an option on the Kickstarter campaign. And it comes with a little screwdriver and some screws. We'll take a look here. It is a leather sleeve that provides a quick access card slot as well as this elastic strap right here. And it screws onto the side and the bottom. So it takes the screws right here and it replaces the screws at the top here. And you're able to add this to the wallet. Nice addition. But let's get into the overall wallet now. But seriously, you'll like this wallet, even though there is a small annoyance. As mentioned, we have an external cash clip right here. Capacity about 10 notes. You have to fold it twice to get there. And this is all about this fidget spinner, honestly. All right, so we also have this interior card slot. Capacity up to 6 flat cards, 4 to 5 embossed, depending. I really wish that this could be able to attach here into the front. And I'll explain why. And that way, not just for the ability to have this on the front and a money clip on the back, but there's another reason to it. That's a review of the features. It measures 3.9 by 2.5 by 0.5, and it weighs 98 grams. That's 3.46 ounces. It's a bit of a heft. As I mentioned, there is a usability item here, but what we're going to be comparing it to is the Ogon Slider wallet. So hang on. Now in this test I got 6 cards in there. They're all flat cards. Well, there's an ID, got a Metro Pass in there as well. And I put 5 slips of cash. You do have to fold them twice to get them in there. Some smaller cash might be able to do once, but I really think you're going to have to fold them twice all the time. This is designed in the United States and it's made in China. And it's made from an aerospace grade aluminum. And as you can see from the interior, there is a friction pad used to slow the ejection of the cards. It's very similar to the Ekster design using a studded rubber strip. And the ejection mechanism is a pivot, one secured at the bottom corner, which is raising this bar. And the mid portion of the bar is secured to the top piece with a retraction mechanism once extended. So this looks like this. We have this point here. What you see here is the bar. It's plastic and it comes up and it has that separator mechanism right here. About right in the middle is where you have another pin into this retraction bar, and that's what pulls it up when we move the front plate up. That's how that functions. Very simple in the mechanics. And then the slider attaches to an internal piece over here, and that's what gives the retraction arm when it closes fully. As mentioned, the pivot bar is plastic, but most everything else on this is metal, which is why they provide their no BS 94-year replacement guarantee. This isn't nuanced at all. If it fails for any reason, they'll replace this for free. Another very important feature is right here. You can see this little piece. Let me grab these cards again and put them in. You'll notice how it functions. So if you put these in, it pushes it out. But when you put your cards in, it snaps behind them. This is what prevents cards from coming out. Absolutely not coming out. You can pull this back a little, but it's pulled out based off of the movement of the front plate. It's priced for $99. A little expensive for a type of wallet like this compared to its competitors. So now let's talk about usability. There is only one thing I immediately noticed when I was using this wallet. There's no tooth or finish and no thumb groove or anything else to enable you to push this top plate. You have to really push down hard to be able to get a grip. It's not easy, and it may seem really silly, but it's really the case. I have to push down fairly hard to get this to come up. Now, maybe that's a feature, so that it doesn't inadvertently come up, but honestly, I think it's an issue of usability. Now let's look at one that actually works well. This is the Ogon Slider automatic wallet. Let's get it out here. We'll do an individual review of this coming up. But you'll notice that it functions the same way. It's really got the same concept as we have with the Groove Life wallet. But what we have here, kind of a thumb area, we've got some ridges here, and there's a tooth to this finish, meaning it has a texture. I could do it from up here. I don't have to use this groove down here. And it's very simple to use. If I was to put the same pressure on here that I'm putting here, it's not going to come up as easily on the Groove wallet. So that really is my biggest complaint. And this Ogon selling for $40. This is $99. So what do you think? Am I being too picky? It's a small thing, but you will notice it as you use it. So that said, the design is solid and the materials are excellent. Now on to the final score. For quality of 5, price at 2, it's expensive compared to its competitors. Features of 3, it does what it should, and the leather add-on is really quite nice. Usability at 2, this is a big enough issue that I think you'll notice. And perception of 4, Groove Life makes great products. That gives us a final score of 33 out of 50. If you like this video, then take a look at this one right here. We'll do a standalone review of the Ogon wallet soon, so watch for it. And we'll see you in the next review. Bye.